idea. I mean, really, you had to be quiet there for a minute. Um, PK and Dorit, girl. PK and Dorit. What's going on?
Well, let's congratulate PK. 6 months sober. Sobriety. Now, I don't have it, but when I know a lot of people that do. Sobriety is a game changer in your life. Things aren't going right and you're drinking and smoking pot and using. I'll tell you what, the people who have in my life who have gotten sober and stayed sober, their lives, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
My
Sarah
husband,
has someone bringing her.
unbelievable. I love a sobriety story. It's game changer. He is 6 months sober. Now, I think this is big for an Englishman in his 60s, okay,
Excuse
who's
me.
probably drank and done a lot of weed with our friend Mo for many years. But people are reading a lot into this that want because one of the requirements supposedly and one big discussion that PK and Dorit have had is his drinking. So people feel as though they're back together. He's taking action that she wanted. And there's still that topic of are they even was this real? But I do think it's real if LVP says that he's been living at the Beverly Hills Hotel for months. So I think they could be reconciling. And congrats to him. He's 6 months sober.
Congrats to him. I was out last night at La Biblioque. One of our group members, Miss Luann de Lesseps, was not there because she has business in the city. And I was just having this discussion with our group. Luann and I, we have the mutual friends. We were there, and how like I stand by the fact that I am sober curious, like Mr. Schwartz, but here's the difference. The group I went out with last night, like they go so like I had to say at the beginning of the night, like these 12 places that you're going next, I'm not going. Like daddy's going home. Mind you, they're all older than me, but that's not even the case. It's like Le Biblioque is walking distance. I go, I had one martini, I had another martini. I gave my credit card for the $80 with tip. That's welcome to the Hamptons.
$80 for two martinis?
Isn't that disgusting? Isn't
What?
that disgusting? For real.
My
Disgusting.
God. You could have bought like, I mean, a month's worth of martinis to make it home. $80 for two martinis?
La Biblic, I
Did you
know.
get a blowjob from the guy at the behind the bar? I mean, that's crazy.
And mind you, like the door at this place is, I mean, we're regulars, but like I had a friend coming and my friend was like, I can't get in. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, so I had to like go to the door and be like, he's with like, it's well, there's for everyone that doesn't like the Hamptons, there's a lot of reasons not. I mean, I love it here, but yes, that is really truly how much two martinis cost at La Biblique. No joke. But the point is, well, yes, that I guess that is the point. It is kind of ridiculous, but even you have to give a tip.
Look,
But
you don't have children.
I don't
You
have
don't have a
children.
spouse. Like, treat yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm just like, if I walked in, I'd be like, you guys are gonna blow me, right? After I pay this bill. Like, something's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna be able to make out with a hot bartender for $80, right?
And you know what? I wasn't even in the mood to get blown last night. So, but the point is, I then so I don't know. My point is, after the second martini, I contemplated a third because sometimes you do three, but I was like, I don't need this. And then I Irish goodbye. I always Irish goodbye. I don't
I
have
love
energy. I love an Irish goodbye. And then, I settled up. So like, I'm like, make sure they know when they come back to this bar, like this, I've left, I have paid. And then I just came home and then I passed out at like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, I had two drinks. Mind you, I woke up this morning and I'm like, I'm not hungover, but I mean, I'm not like waking up at
it.
6 a.m. I slept in. So I'm like, I'm just not, I
It's
don't have,
so
I don't have that gene, is what I'm saying.
I know. But look, you're preaching to the choir. Alcohol is my Achilles heel. I love booze. I love booze.
Yes.
Love going out. I love socializing. I love drinking. I love the taste, the whole thing. But I'm with you. I am down to drinking now one night a week because I can't lose. I just can't lose the days, the time with my son. Like I want to be so present for him. So I know how alcohol, even if you're not an alcoholic, it just I don't know who it benefits. It really really don't. It doesn't benefit many people. So, I'm excited for them. Do you think they could really have already reconciled?
I mean, I agree. I understand why people are like, this is fake. Dorit needed a storyline. Now people are thinking, well, she has a storyline because I saw those comments. She has a storyline. She's feuding with Kyle. It's over. So therefore, she doesn't need this anymore. The other thing that we're kind of bearing the lead, they both took their statements of separation They scrubbed it from all social media. So the statement that,
Oh,
yes, that's what started this. The statement that Dorit had on her Instagram and he had on, and maybe they tweeted it, that came off Dorit's, that came off PK's, it came off everywhere. So that's led, I mean, I've always said this. Mo diddling and daddling all over town with that big dick of his never shocked me when those two broke up. Dorit and PK, I mean, it is to me like Melissa and Joe. It's like Bonnie and Clyde. It's like, to me, they actually seem like one of the better suited couples on Bravo. So I really do hope so. I think maybe, I don't think they did this just for a storyline. I know it's Dorit. She was desperate to save her job, but she threw her fake friend Kyle under the bus with the text messages being revealed to Erica. So she already saved her job. I mean, I know they threatened her, you better come clean. I feel that it was a real separation, and I feel we haven't seen the end of these two bank robbers in the middle of the night.
I
I
love him.
feel right. I
I
like
love him.
Dury and
I think
PK. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about. See, I can be positive. I have nothing bad to say about Dury and PK, actually.
turned it around. Hey, what do you have to say about Kim Zolciak and Chet Hanks allegedly hooking up? Now the trailer everywhere for what is it? Something villains?
Surreal Life,
Oh, surreal. Okay.
a classic show from what was it, like the
Oh,
early
whoops.
2000s? Yeah, you fumbled that one. But what? So I mean, we
Oh,
already
sorry.
heard
It's
about
the real
this.
life Villa of Secrets. I knew there was a V in there somewhere. We had already heard this, but does the trailer, I mean, he's sort of like getting in her bed, giving her a hug in the pictures, calls her a MILF. Do you think that this is a tease, or do you think these two really had a moment?
I mean, do we care?
Yes.
We do.
Because this to me is a Lauren Sanchez. For people who don't know Lauren Sanchez is now with Jeff Bezos, engaged, rocking like a 5 carat diamond ring. I mean, this is to me the I love women like this because I want to study them. If she could go from, no offense, Croy seems lovely, Croy to Chet Hanks, Hollywood royalty. Honey, that is like a master class at Harvard that should be taught. No one gives a fuck about what are they teaching at Harvard now? I guess. I mean, people, no one knows their history anymore. Scrap
No.
that. How do you go from bankruptcy? I guarantee she's got $10 in her bank account to bagging Chet Hanks. Now, I actually don't think they're together. I don't think it's that, but Lauren Sanchez is like my idol. She's like
I
a queen.
Lauren Sanchez, I mean, since we're I mean, God, I am gonna have to, God, we are handing out. I'm losing money here. My hourly rate is going down by the minute by all this free advice. Lauren Sanchez should pick up the phone,
Oh,
call Erica Jane. She doesn't need Erica, but Lauren and Erica should have like a how to bag a sugar daddy podcast. Really, this would make, I don't even know about millions. This would make multi-millions. Lauren Sanchez and Erica Jane. I mean,
is
let's Erica was very, very successful at it for over a decade. Okay.
decade. And for people that don't know, Lauren Sanchez was a longtime news anchor out here for Fox LA for the local Fox affiliate, married twice before to a football